Right, hello. I'm just going to do a quick review on my KTM 690 smc-r. It's a 2024. I just bought it this year. It's done just over 1,000 miles. I'm not going to bother telling you all the specs on it. There's tons of specs on the internet already. I'll just do a quick one. Just for anybody who's thinking about buying one who has never tried one before. I'd never tried anything like this before. The only thing I've done to it, I've put different exhaust pipe on it, decatted it, a little fuel dongle just for the cat delete, and that's it, and everything else is standard. The only thing I would say is I'm lucky enough to have more than one bike. If you've got more than one bike, this is most probably your best second bike you'll ever own. But I wouldn't buy it as my only bike. So if you've already got an adventure bike, a naked bike, something you could just use every day, and you just want something just for fun, these are great. So we'll go and have a little ride on it. Just put my safety vest plugged in, air vest. Yeah, these come standard with a quick shifter, up and down. Yeah, there's one thing I'd say is underneath the seat on these, there's the suspension settings under the seat, and it shows you for road use, you know, for like soft, medium, and then track mode. If you're taking on a track, you can set it up to really hard. The thing I would say about this, I've put this on the softest setting, and I've also gone down another 5 clicks lower than all the softest settings, and as I ride on mainly B roads, it still feels fairly sporty, but the only thing I'd say is it doesn't turn in as sharp on the super soft setting, but it still turns in quicker than a lot of sports bikes would turn in. But you can definitely tell when you buy your bike, whatever they've set it on feels almost too hard for the road, and but it does turn in quick, where now I can definitely tell the difference. So I've gone from soft, but then 5 clicks softer from soft, so it's like proper soft, but it's still, you know, if you bounce it up and down, it's still fairly rigid. and it's just something to get used to. But I'd say, you know, for a bike, very easy to use. And the other thing is, if you've never had a single cylinder bike, these are classed as really smooth for a single cylinder, but you'll still find it really vibrating. But I have a lot of V-twins, so I'm sort of fairly used to the vibes, and this is, you know, it's only if you was going through town at real low revs, yeah, it can be a bit annoying. But if you're just out on the roads like we are now and you're using the revs, you won't even notice it. The brakes are absolutely fantastic on this. I've seen on some of the reviews they're going about lots of neutrals, but I did take my time running this bike in, and when I ran it in I never used the quick shifter, I just changed the gears normally. Whether this helps I don't know, but I use the quick shifter all the time now, and I haven't actually had one single neutral yet. Or false neutral, should we say. But yeah, like I say, I would, if you, for your only bike, I most probably wouldn't buy it if it was just my only bike. But if you're just buying a bike for the fun of it, these are great. And very economical. I thought it'd eat juice, but you know, it's fairly good. The only other thing I'd say, when you're buying this new, when you're in the shop and you start looking at what else you can buy for the same money, I can see why a lot of people have put off. They'll be thinking, you know, for 10 grand there's loads of bikes you can buy, but you're not buying this bike for the same reasons you'd buy a lot of bikes for. You're just buying this because it's just purpose built for one thing. The other thing I'd say, with the amount of potholes we have nowadays and rough roads, you know, this bike makes a lot of sense. Like some of the little roads we're going down now, if you're on your sports bike, you're struggling to stay in your seat. These just feel like they just glide over the bumps. And the other thing I'd say is I'm only 5'6". You can get a lowering kit for these, but I've left it standard, so I have to stop with 1 foot. I can put 2 feet down, but I'm on my toes, or I can just lean it over and put it onto one. But I just sort of think you get used